We just got our blood work done.
Yeah, we did.
And our doctors asked us, what are we doing to have such great blood work?
Yeah. And you know what we told them?
ProCare!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we told them like, yeah, we take ProCare every day because they have a multivitamin that you can just take one a day.
Yes, exactly. They have a capsule and a chewable form. And not only do they have vitamins, but they also have calcium chews.
Oh my God, they're so good.
They're so delicious. It's like our own little sweet treat for the end of the night.
It really is because they have the dark chocolate and they have the cinnamon roll.
Yes, and I love the salted caramel and the dinner mint.
Alrighty, we'll go to procarenow.com
and use code OSLP at checkout to save some money. You guys ask us all the time, what is our favorite protein powder?
Yeah, literally, we see this question every day.
And the answer is always
Devotion! Yeah. Oh my goodness. I even use it this morning to make my own sweet treat for nighttime because it's just a brownie batter pudding. And you literally just use 1 scoop and then milk or water.
And then I use it every morning in my coffee. It's so delicious. Oh my God. I want one right now thinking of it.
Seriously, it's 20 grams of protein. So go get yours now at devotionnutrition.com.
And use code OSLP to save some money.
You went the one up?
I didn't buy Sure. I bought a Audio-Technica BP40. It's like $400.
Yeah. Is it the one that looks like it's all rigid all the way down?
I don't know.
The gray?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because that's the...
Why don't you check out my live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
Okay.
and then you would know.
I will.
I'll
check it out.
You know, you don't get supported or whatever.
I'll do it.
All right. Do we want to count down?
I follow and like all your things. Yes.
Liar.
You might want to clap again.
Sorry, that was fun.
He's got it. Totally fine. Okay. Welcome back, OSLP family! Yeah. That was a good one.
That was
great.
Those are very, very tall ticks.
I know. I'm so stoked.
You are listening to our Sleep Life podcast, and this is Kelly.
This is Mel.
And as you can see, this is our first dropped episode in the new studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
And before we begin, we want to go over a couple things with you guys.
That's
First off, we have live show events happening.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. The first one is in Austin, Texas.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Austin people, get your tickets.
Yes. It is March 26th.
Yes. And they're only $35. And they're at bariatric.com to get those tickets.
The link is also in our bio on Instagram, so you can get them there. And then what's the next tour date, Mel?
So the next one's San Diego.
Yes,
Sunny San Diego.
We love San Diego.
Yeah. And we're going to be going there April 30th. So same website, bariatric.com, $35. Get your tickets right away.
Yes, we'd love to see your faces.
Yeah. And they're actually, if you can even just go to our website and get those tickets, I think, too. Can't they? There's a link
yes,
over.
There is an events page now, so you can go in there and it will tell you click here to get tickets, and you can go and it'll shoot you over to where you get them.
That's right. So when you buy your shirts, get your tickets.
Exactly, because new logo and all.
That's right.
And there's constantly changes on there, so check back often.
That's right. And then if you want to be in the best support group ever,
yes,
where do they go, Cal?
They go to patreon.com/OSLP, and you can pick your tier, and the $7 or higher gets you access to a very exclusive support group.
Yep.
We have a fantastic group in there.
I mean, we have fun.
We have a lot of fun.
There all day long.
Yes, and you can
out.
share whatever you want in there as long as it is nice and respectful of all the others.
That's right. It's a judgment-free zone. Yes,
and we encourage you to just be you.
That's right.
And then also, if you are listening to this and would like to watch it, go over to
the freaking YouTube.
Yes.
My goodness, people. I'm going to say this on everyone. If you don't know what YouTube is, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where have you been? Where have you been? And it's super easy because you just click the little YouTube button and then you type in Our Sleep Life Podcast and we pop up. We have all the seasons are on there. So only one that's missing is the first season because we didn't have a camera then.
We didn't know that we needed video.
Yeah.
So then we wised up and got onto video.
That's right. Season 2 and higher, you get all of those. You're getting all the freaking Bariatric Diaries, like the one that we're about to do.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of content over there. So go, ring the bell, hit subscribe, and then every episode's drop on Tuesday.
Yes. And if you want the videos right away, then also go over to Patreon.
Go back over to Patreon because
Yes.
$10 or higher, they get those 7 to 10 days sooner than everyone else.
Exactly.
Yep.
So if you want to see these, you want to see us, of course you want to see us, go over to all the places. So we are super excited
Yeah.
because we finally have a 1 year check-in.
Our 1 year Surgiversary.
1 year for Melanie's brother, Matt.
That's right.
Welcome on.
This is true. It's been a year.
He's back in the studio
It's-
1 year.
It's
Yes.
been a fast year. Kind of crazy.
It
Went
was
by quick.
It went by really quick.
Yeah.
I feel like this last year was a
win.
doozy.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
how do you feel at your 1 year?
I mean, I do have an announcement.
Oh, okay.
So my head's shaved.
Yes, it is.
Yes, if you're watching on YouTube.
Cancer is really tough.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't cancel this podcast. No. I feel great. I feel good. Yeah, it's been a year. Feels good.
Yeah. So
lighter.
what have you lost total?
I got surgery and I was 382, 370, somewhere around there.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly. And weighed myself this morning 268.
Wow.
So a little bit over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
People that follow me, I started at 450.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, years ago.
Yes.
So 450 to 268 in about 5-6 years, something like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get to 250, then it's 200 pounds. So
Oh, so you're almost like halfway. Your halfway point.
yeah. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I feel great. 268's fun.
Yeah. What's new? What's new at 260 that you never thought you could do before?
I flew in a plane without asking for a seatbelt extender.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yep.
That's a really cool
One of our
NSV.
favorites.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, there's room. This is interesting. I can wiggle.
So was that the first time?
Yeah, first time. First
Wow.
time. Yeah, that was cool.
Okay.
And then, a really cool thing, we'll just jump right in, was we went to Disney and
Mhm.
Universal
Yes.
for Christmas.
Yes.
And the Green Gots ride, I think it's the Green Gots ride. Yeah, the bank. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Green
yeah,
Dots.
yeah.
Yep.
I tried to ride that ride 3 or 4 years ago when it first was launched, and I couldn't get on it.
It's pretty.
It's tight.
It is.
And luckily they have a tester, so you're not embarrassed. You go all the way up there, and you're too fat, and you can't do it. So you test her, and I'm like, is this not closing? But this time it was easy. I had a lot. I'm like, there's room.
Yeah.
I rode it.
Hell
So
yes.
it was kind of
That's
cool
so
to come
cool.
from like I couldn't ride this ride to now I could ride every ride. I had no
Yes.
issues. So
Yes.
that was interesting. And you had
Yes.
energy all day. So like you're walking the park, and I didn't get tired. And like I was like, it was weird. I got back to we got to Disney at 9 a.m. We got home at like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So all day with 7 kids, because we went with some friends.
Wow.
And no, I wasn't even tired. I was
That's
good to go. So
That's like a field trip.
Right.
Yeah.
All
Unless
those
you
people.
do Universal with Mel, Kelly, Dylan, and Eric and try to ride every single ride in Universal in one day
We almost
Yeah.
did it. We almost did. There was
almost
like
did it.
3 rides, I think, left.
that we wanted to
So,
go on.
We
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
to, yeah. And I super relate to the whole like not being tired because I remember, okay, it was like really late. We're walking to the car and we were all nervous. We're like, oh, like I feel fine, but like how am I gonna feel tomorrow?
right.
Mhm.
Like this seems weird. I feel okay. And then we woke up and we're like, I'm not sore. This is
Mm.
real fucking weird.
I didn't have that.
Yeah.
I was sore.
You were sore?
I was sore.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sore.
I was.
I was
yeah.
sore.
I remember
Yeah.
my feet hurt walking out.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I was sore the next day. I wasn't sore during, but the next day I woke up, I'm like, I'm old.
Yeah.
So I'm really
Yeah.
old.
yeah, that.
So
Yeah.
I mean, how many steps do you think you got?
Oh, I have it. It was 21,000 steps.
Damn.
Yeah, it's the most I've ever taken. I'm like, was this thing broken?
There's no way you
so-
could have done that
Yeah.
before.
No. I wouldn't have done it. I would have been like, nope, not doing that. That's crazy talk. We're
Mhm.
not going all day.
Mhm.
But yeah, when same thing with us. We tried to do every ride at Universal in one day, and we
Yeah.
we got about all of them except for like 3.
Yeah.
So and
No.
it was crazy.
The Universal in California is so much smaller
Then Florida
than
for sure.
Florida.
Mhm.
And so we rode every ride
Nice.
when we went in one day because there was like no waits
Oh, that's
on
nice.
like a million of the rides. And so we were just like, we just went.
Oh, when you went to Disneyland,
Yeah, yeah.
Universal.
Yeah.
When was that? Like November?
November. It was
Yeah.
right after the retreat.
Yeah.
And so we got to do all of the rides.
That's cool.
And some of them multiple times.
That's
like we
cool.
rode the Mummy one 3 times
Mummy's
and Jurassic
fun.
Park twice.
Yeah, the
So,
water ride, there was no line, like, because we saved it for last because we didn't want to walk around wet all day.
Yeah.
So the kids rode that 4 or 5 times, Jurassic Park. But
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah,
It's-
we made that mistake of going that like midway.
Yes.
We did
Yeah.
all the water rides
Yes, but
midway.
it was hot as balls.
So
when
we thought we
went.
were going to dry, but your feet don't.
Yeah,
And your
yeah.
shoes.
You just feel a little soggy all the rest of the
Yeah.
day.
Well, it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
weird because we took off our shoes at the in the car because we're like, fucking get these things off.
Yes.
Right.
And we all had like this weird like white bubbly water thing on our feet, like on
Yes.
the bottom of our feet.
We did.
That's
And
weird.
so we were really nervous that when we woke up, it would be like blistered.
Yeah.
And so
But
what
it
we all
wasn't.
did was like put lotion on, and then we're like, okay, just don't put socks on
And
tonight.
if you're not into feet, just don't listen to this part of the podcast.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, pretty much.
I take really good care of my feet because
Yes.
That's
And
funny.
then Disneyland, like, I bet was crazy.
Yeah, Disneyland was nuts. It was fun, but their new like their version of Fast Pass or whatever.
Genie Plus
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
Genie Plus
yeah.
service is a lifesaver. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was worth it. It was $20 a person. And then you book times to go to the ride, which was great. So like we got there, we booked Thunder Mountain Railroad, first ride. My youngest is never been on a roller coaster. Josh never been on a roller coaster.
Yeah,
So that was his first time.
Oh, What
So
do
we
you
booked
think?
it. Oh, he loved it. He
Oh,
loved
okay.
it. He loved it. And then we were like, oh, we need to book another one. So we booked another ride, but then waited in a line at another ride. So it was like, do another ride, wait, and then you go to the ride you booked too. So it was really nice. So.
Okay.
Could you book more than one at a time?
Not the same time. Like if
Okay.
it was, I don't think you can do it multiple times in the day. I think you had to like book it, do the ride, and then book another one. I don't think you
Yeah.
could do, but it was worth it for $20.
Yeah.
Like I would do it
Oh,
again in
yeah.
a heartbeat. We tried to do it at Universal, and it was $180 per
Yes.
person.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
It
I'm
was
like,
bonkers.
What the hell? Why
Yeah.
is Disney 20 and you're 180?
Yeah.
But we had a ton of lines. We waited 90 minutes in the Transformer line. So
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Shoot, son.
That's a
that's
lot.
7 kids. Yeah, it was nuts.
Oh, see, and that's
So.
why I hate that I have autoimmune diseases, but I'm also very thankful that I have autoimmune diseases
Right.
because I get to use a disabled pass
Yeah.
at both places,
Mm-hmm.
and I get to do basically a free Genie Plus.
Right. right.
I just go up and they tell me what time to come back,
That's
Yeah.
cool.
and then we go on the ride because there's no way I could stand.
No,
Like-
you could not.
No,
Like
Even
I'll vouch
with-
for her on that one. Like she
Yeah.
could not stand that
No,
long.
there's no
No.
way. But I mean,
She would get really
Yeah.
swollen.
yeah.
That's one
the
thing I
deal.
missed about being fat because they would, if you're too fat for the ride, they would give you a pass to get to the front of the line of ride you could ride back in the day.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so I would be like, yeah, I'm too fat. I can't ride this one. You gotta need to give me a pass, and then we go ride a ride I wanted to ride.
Oh,
Okay.
But that was
Okay.
back in the day. I don't know if they still do that, but they used to. So
Yeah.
I get these passes.
Well, the whole point is that it's the happiest place on earth. So
Yeah,
they
it's just-
they really try to
Mhm.
make sure of it. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, it's not
But
a
they
fast
do.
pass. It's
Yeah.
a fat pass. It worked out pretty well.
Fat
There you go.
pass.
You know, but don't
I
need
call
it
it my
anymore.
GIMP pass.
Mm,
So
hey, whatever works.
yeah.
So you know I'm going to ask you some annoying questions.
You
of
can
like,
ask me anything. You just might not like the
I
answer
know.
because I don't.
Are you keeping up on the water and the protein?
I mean, I drink water
Okay.
when when I'm thirsty. Does
When
that
you're
count?
thirsty. No, that's okay.
I have
Do
not
you-
had any water today.
You have not had any water today.
I've had 2 coffees and a Coke Zero today.
Okay. So what's the reasoning behind that?
I don't need water.
No,
I'm fine.
You do.
So I mean, I just don't. I don't know. I don't think about it. I drink iced tea,
I know.
but I haven't had any today.
So we need to get you a hydrate bottle
Yeah, probably.
that flashes
Probably.
at you and tells you when to drink water, and
This
it
is
actually
true.
dings on your phone and tells you funny little facts and quotes about
That's
water.
pretty funny.
Yeah, it is really
And
nice. I like it.
It is a lifesaver. Mine's name is Karen
She does.
because I say,
all
"Okay,
right.
Karen, I
Yeah,
see you.
I see you.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
see you
That's
over
cute.
there."
Mhm.
And you can change the color that it flashes. And
Mm.
yeah, it's kind of a neat little thing. I
It
mean,
is.
they're kind of spendy,
That's
but
cute.
it's totally
Well,
worth
yeah.
it.
If you guys are paying for it, just go ahead and order it. I would like blue.
You like blue? Okay,
Yeah,
let's see if they have blue.
Just send that over. My favorite color. But no, I get it. Our friend Anna and Pete. Anna drinks a ton of water, and she's always yelling at us to drink water. And
Good.
I'm like, you are just like my sister.
I love
Water
it.
is life.
So,
Yes,
so
water
no,
is
I'm not
life.
keeping up on the water. I
Okay.
drink it when I did have a cup of water yesterday, with my other drinks.
You say that with such conviction that I should be proud of you about that.
Oh, it's a good
And
moment.
it's-
Like I had a cup of
is.
water.
You're so
Not.
I know.
You
Every-
sound like Bianca.
Every-
She'll walk in and she'll be like, "My head hurts," and I'm like, and she's all, "Yes, I drank a cup of water," and I'm
Oh,
like,
that's
"But
funny.
you need more than a cup of water to
Mm.
sustain
Yeah.
your body."
Mm.
Yep, that's true story.
Yes.
Every time I have a cup of water, I think of you. So
Oh, good.
like I'm like, oh, I had a cup of water. I should probably tell my sister.
Oh, you should. That would be hilarious.
So it's only gonna be like once or twice a week.
That's fine.
I mean, I do drink water. And what was the other question? Protein?
Protein.
I mean, I eat food. So does that
So
count?
what does your day look like? Average?
Okay, you ready? You know me, I'm routine. I'm like,
I know you
I don't
are.
break routine. So it's the same day every day. It's really nice. I love it.
I like that too.
I hate breaking routine. So obviously I work from home, so I get up for work.
Okay.
Gotta have my coffee. Just brought a Nespresso because Nespresso is life. I had a
Alright.
Keurig. Couldn't do Keurig. Keurig was fine, but Nespresso is amazing.
It is.
Alright.
It is
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely a
It's like a
difference.
different
miles
level.
above.
It
miles
is. I had
above.
no clue. I was
Yep.
like, "There's no way. It's coffee's coffee."
Nope.
No,
Nope.
way different.
Nespresso is
So,
life.
Yeah,
Yep.
So
If I could
do,
order one, I would.
I do two shots of espresso
Okay.
Mhm.
with what's in that? It depends on the day. 2 shots of espresso with oat milk and my frother,
Okay.
and then some sugar-free French vanilla creamer in the
Okay.
frother.
Okay.
Put that in there with on ice I have a chiller. You know what a chiller is?
No, I do not.
Let me educate you on this chiller because
All right.
everybody who listens is going to want to buy one of these. So, you don't want your coffee's hot when it's made, right?
Yes.
I don't like hot coffee. It makes my teeth feel weird. I don't know. It just does. Don't like
Okay.
it. It does. It's weird. I don't know. I can't do it.
Makes
It
his
tastes
teeth feel
fine,
weird.
but afterward, I have like this film on my teeth all day, and I have to brush my teeth like 3 times to get rid of it. It's weird.
Gotcha.
So I like iced coffee. No, doesn't matter if it's summer, winter, whatever. I always have ice.
Okay.
So, but I don't want the hot coffee to melt the ice because that waters down the coffee. So they have a thing called a chiller, which is a big black kind of tube thing that's in your freezer. You pull it out every morning. You take your hot coffee, you pour it in there, you swish it around for 2 minutes. Takes the 154 degree coffee down to like 50 degrees. So
Okay.
and then you pour that on top of your ice. Your ice doesn't melt. You don't have watered down coffee.
Damn.
$19.99 on Amazon. It's called a chiller. Use promo code Big Puffin.
Oh.
I'm not sponsored, but it sounds good. But yeah, so I use a chiller.
Okay.
Pour that on top of ice.
Right.
Put the frother. Frothing is a thing. I'm learning.
I don't even know how to.
She
froth.
doesn't
I
know.
have a frothing
Yeah.
machine.
idea.
You literally pour it in the machine, hit a button, it does it for you.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's what
froths
I
it.
need
Yeah, it
because
does it
I don't
for you.
understand it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
neither. So
It
I'll have
looks
that.
complicated.
Yeah, I'll have that. I'll have that every morning, and
Okay.
that's my morning. And then I work, and then I'll eat around 1:00 because I'm not hungry.
Okay.
And usually it's a rotation, but like yesterday, I had for lunch, I had 2 slices of turkey, 3 slices of cheese,
Mhm.
and like a handful of pepperoni.
Okay. Yeah.
That was my
That's
lunch.
good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh yeah, and then
I kinda
and
want
a
it.
pickle, and like
And a pickle.
a small pickle.
Right.
And a pickle.
It's a deconstructed sandwich. That's
It
really
is.
what it is.
That's what I
Well,
do all the
and I
time.
mean, if you don't want to fill up with, because I'm guessing your restriction is still very
You can feel it?
present.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So
100%
you
there.
don't want to fill up on bread.
No.
So
Mm-mm.
it that doesn't give you any nutritional
There's no value. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no value. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so-
that's lunch,
Okay.
and then
Snacks?
might have a coffee again, like just
Oh.
a shot.
Okay.
With like just a smaller version of earlier.
Okay.
Or not. It just depends on the day. Today I had 2 coffees because I didn't get much sleep last night. I was up to like 3 and I
It
couldn't
sounds
sleep.
like your coffee's pretty healthy though, or is it?
It's not bad at all. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad at all. It's not like a milkshake. I used to drink coffee when I was fat and it was like a milkshake. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't coffee.
Yeah.
This is like, oat milk or almond milk. I don't use regular milk. Just because it doesn't sit well. I'm using barely any milk.
I want
but
to try it next time I'm over.
I'll make it for you. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Sounds
It's really,
good.
And I have different flavors. The hazelnut pod's really good. The gingerbread
Mhm.
one's okay. There's ones they make specifically for iced coffee, so I've been using those. They're pretty good.
Okay. Cool.
If I have any snacks, I have cashews. So we buy the Kirkland brand from Costco,
Mm.
which I found I'm very snobbish on cashews.
Oh, I am too.
Oh,
Because I bought a Target brand and they
No.
tasted like eating plastic. I
Yeah,
was like,
they're not-
It's not
it's
good.
I
not
actually
the
will.
same.
So far, I will only eat the peanut guy.
Yeah, Planters.
The planters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I buy them at Costco, the Kirkland brand. They taste great.
They
so,
taste great. Okay.
The
Oh, they're
Wingo
great.
Wingo Brown is really good too.
Are they good?
They are
Okay.
good. They're
Okay.
they're salted perfectly, which I don't know how they do it in like bulk.
Oh, there is
But-
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
but
bulk
they have like a
section. I like.
perfect like salt cashew ratio.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not like
Yeah.
overbearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
Because
I got mine.
The Target ones were like
Awful.
literally like eating plastic. I'm
Yeah,
like, I can't do
yeah.
this.
Yep.
Ugh.
So, but yeah, so if I do have a snack, it'll be like cashews because
Oh,
I like
that's great.
cashews.
Okay.
I don't eat bad. I just
No.
don't keep track of it. And then the dinner just depends on what we're having for dinner for the kids. So it'd be like a smaller version of like whatever they're having. I'll
Okay.
have like a deviation of what they're having. Like
okay.
the other night, I made spaghetti. I'm not going to eat the noodles.
Right.
So I just had I had 2 meatballs with some Parmesan cheese
Oh, I
sprinkled
do
on
that all
top.
the time. I love
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
that's what I had. Like a little bit bigger. I made my own meatballs a little bit bigger.
Okay.
And that was my dinner.
Question about your meatballs.
What's about my meatballs?
So, because you make them yourself.
Sometimes I buy the bag from Costco.
Because sometimes I'll buy the ones that are pre-made, and the boy is just not a fan. So I was gonna say, like, if yours is really good, I'd like to know maybe your recipe for those.
I mean, it's just like what's it called? I'll take ground beef, obviously like 80-20, and then I'll take what's the other one? It's like sausage.
Oh,
ground
yes.
Yeah, ground pork, and
There
then I'll
we
mix
go.
those two together.
Ooh, that sounds
And then
good.
just
Yeah.
make the meatball from there. But most
Yeah.
of the time, it's if I'm in a hurry, I'll just grab the Costco meatballs from the fridge.
If you add the pork into the beef, it adds a fat layer
Mhm.
Right.
so that it gives it more flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to do that, and then with a binder, so like
An egg.
an
You
egg
can do
and
egg.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I don't
or
go all
you-
that far.
Yeah.
With it.
Oh, okay.
But you can. Yeah.
Eric-
You're almost making like a meatloaf almost.
Yeah, Eric does
Yeah,
that.
yeah, And that's the point you would add like the devotion protein
you
powder.
could.
is you add that instead of
buttery
your
blend.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Well, because what I
All
made.
about that life.
Well, I made you that pumpkin roll.
I know. You tricked me.
I did. I tricked him. And I made it with devotion the sweet potato.
Yep. And what'd you think?
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, can I have some more
And
of
I'm like,
this? And you're like, yeah,
absolutely.
well, you want to know what's in it? I'm
Yep.
like, I don't
It's
care.
protein.
Feed me. And you're like,
It's
that's protein. I'm like, no, it's not. I hate protein. You're like, you love this one.
You love this one.
It
Yep.
was really good,
Yep.
actually.
Yeah, Mom loves the devotion too. She like took one of my tubs,
That's funny.
the angel food cake.
Yep.
It's the only one that the whole family has agreed to.
It's
It's
good.
devotion.
So it's
Yep.
devotion. So
Yeah,
it's
it's really
kinda
good.
nuts. So,
Really
We
good.
love them.
so
Yeah.
shameless plug,
good.
just go to devotionnutrition.com and use OSLP at checkout. Thank
Right.
you.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Smart.
And one more thing about devotion, they do have sample packs.
Mm.
Yes.
Which is really nice.
Gotcha.
So you get a sample pack, you can try it out, and you're not spending a bunch of money on a full tub
Yep.
that you don't know if you like.
Well, that's good.
That's why
So,
I appreciate
That's
it.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
But that's kind of my typical day. It
sounds
doesn't.
great.
It doesn't. If it deviates, it's more just different meats.
So it's just
you know.
water, really. So
Yeah, I'm
you
just
eat
not a big-
great, actually.
Oh
like it's
yeah,
like
yeah. My food
top
is
notch.
fine.
It's the water.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
we just
So it's
we
gonna keep
need to
you
get you on
hydrated.
hydrate.
Yeah.
And you'll be good.
Well,
Sure.
do you have any headaches though? Like, do you have
No.
any symptoms
I'm
of
so
being
good.
dehydrated?
I feel amazing.
Okay.
I have no medical issues. I have perfect blood.
Oh yeah, you did your test.
I did all. So I had to get life insurance because you just never know when you're gonna die. And
That's true.
I
True
want to
story.
make sure everybody's paid for. I don't want people paying for me. And so, but they make you take a whole blood panel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they came to my house, and that was a whole experience. Because that lady, I think I blew her mind. I was saying all kinds of crazy
Oh,
stuff. So.
Matt was messing with her.
Yeah, well, she was like, I need to get a vein. And so she wraps my arm. I'm like, is this how you do heroin? I've never done heroin. And she's looking at me like I'm nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was funny. But yeah, so they did all that. And then they test everything. I'm like, I don't have AIDS, so that's good.
That's
Nice.
glorious.
You know,
yeah.
I was really worried. So
I'm sure you were.
Magic Johnson would have cured me, but it would have been fine.
You would.
Anyways, the blood came back and there's not one thing wrong with me. I'm perfect.
You know your blood type?
Nope.
I wonder if it's on
I don't
there.
either.
It's a unique one because I'm perfect.
Yeah, no,
Blood-wise.
I think we're A
Blood-wise.
positive is the reason why I asked.
I have no idea, to be
because
honest.
I was told once when I was pregnant with Dylan,
oh,
and
really?
I remember there was a positive charge on it, and I could have swore she said it was A,
I don't know.
and I was like, because I remember being like, haha, I'm A plus, even in my blood.
Right. That's
Yeah.
funny. You're like, I get
So-
A's everywhere, not just
Oh,
school.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know. It's probably on that test, but yeah, it came came back, and everything is good. I don't have any blood issues.
That's exciting.
Perfect.
So
Have you
then-
done a test through
Dr. Patterson?
Dr. Patterson?
I don't even know. I haven't talked to her since surgery.
He's like, who's that?
Am I supposed to? Like, that's a question. Did you guys go to like follow ups?
Yeah,
Yes.
for the
1
first-
month, 3 months, 6
I-
months.
What?
I
Yes.
lasted all the way up to 18 months.
Who scheduled those? You
The
or
office.
the doctor?
They called me.
See, I never got one call, so that's not on me.
Is your number the same?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's never changed.
Okay.
That's true.
So I
Um,
blame them.
Well, you
That is a
should-
problem.
I could be at
because
risk right now because of
you
them.
are at a 1 year, therefore you need to call them and set up
A
a
full-
lab.
They might actually could just pull the
I
one
figured
you
if
just
they
did.
want something from me, they'll reach out.
This
and
is
I will
a
Your
tell them.
benefit for you.
Mm.
Well, you have to advocate for yourself. It's your health.
My health is great. I just got a blood
So,
test.
I know.
So I don't have to do it. See, I'm good.
Levels are different. Blood levels are
I
different.
just took it like
You did like
3 months
vitamin
ago.
C, vitamin D.
I'm fine on all that.
Yeah.
My
or
D
you
is strong.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
God.
I take a pill for it. Patterson gave me a pill for that. I took it once. So I should be good.
Oh,
Iron?
you got the
My iron's great. I'm not tired at all. So
50,000
That is
IUs.
not a.
isn't that an indicator?
No, I mean
if you're
it
sleepy,
is.
your iron's bad.
It is,
I'm not
but
sleepy.
it's not. I mean,
don't
you
ever
can
sleep.
have other issues. Are you taking any bariatric vitamins?
No.
Okay.
I took a bag once,
When
and then
you
I ran
leave
out.
here, we'll give you some Pro Care on the way out.
You gave me a bag.
Yeah.
And I took the whole bag because it's like one a day or
Yeah.
something, right?
Mhm.
And they were like Starburst almost. They tasted great. I think
those are calcium
his-
chews.
I mean,
Oh, really?
he
Those
needed
tasted
those
great.
too. He needed those too.
I understand that. You have.
My bones are strong.
You are almost as bad as Zach.
This is
Like
true.
almost, because he takes Flintstone vitamins.
Oh, I don't
And if
take
you are
any
listening to this, do not take fucking Flintstone vitamins.
Why?
Get them off your shelf right now.
They are not formulated for a bariatric patient that needs more vitamins than a normal person.
Yeah.
He had gastric. I had sleep. It's different.
Not for
He's
vitamins.
very nutrient deficient. I have all my nutrients in me.
You have nothing to back that up.
I have a blood panel from 3
That's
months
what
ago
he's
that
gonna
says I'm
use.
great.
Yep. That's
So
what he'll use.
I don't take vitamins. It's when I need them, I will take them. But I haven't found a need.
But how would you know if you need them if you don't get your blood work done?
I think people who need vitamins probably feel bad all the time. And I am
No.
high on life and I feel great.
He is still in like the 1 year honeymoon stage though. So wait till
I-
a
Why
year
do
or
you
two.
take vitamins?
So that my blood panels come back excellent.
Did you do a test
Glowing.
without vitamins and with vitamins to do like an actual comparison? Or are
Like
you
how
just
you
assuming
felt?
because you've been told to take
No,
them
before I had surgery,
when you were fat?
when I was fat.
Okay. Of course your blood
I
is
ju-
horrible. You're
I'm
fat.
just saying I had one before and then now I'm having one now and my panel is glowing.
You it should
Well,
be.
yeah,
You
'cause you
realize that,
take-
right? Because you were fat and now you're healthy.
Well, and she
I'm
takes
saying
her
let's do a
vitamins.
blind, let's do a blind study.
So can we?
Well, we can't yet.
Okay, so I just want to prove you wrong.
Okay.
But I need you to call Dr.
I'm
Patterson
not
and
doing that.
set up.
I'm already wrong. You win. No.
I'll email her.
You
It's
win.
fine. I go,
You
hey,
win.
I'm just gonna go, hey, Dr.
I'll just let
Patterson,
you
my
be right.
brother keeps
Yeah.
my brother just keeps telling me that no one's messaging him about his appointments. Can you get a call out to him? Because here's his number.
That's fine. She's not going to call me. She knows I'm fine. We were Instagram friends. She sees me. I look healthy in
That's true.
pictures.
She does like the fact
You
that we're all friends. and
Can
stuff.
look healthy and not be healthy because you're not taking your
I'm not dying.
motherfucking vitamins.
I'm not dying on the inside.
Or your water.
Well, water is a whole nother thing.
Water, vitamins.
Oh my god. You
I
guys-
agree.
you guys
I
are
should drink
hilarious.
more water. I do
Nice.
agree with you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
At least one of them.
Okay, if you're
As I
listening
drink
to
my
this,
Coke Zero.
don't be Matt. Take your vitamins and drink your fucking water.
Here's
Yes.
the thing.
Because I notice a difference with my energy levels if I don't take my vitamins.
And I think the first year is the like honeymoon stage where you feel great because you've never been this weight before.
Well, you just detoxed. You just
Mhm.
detox
I feel
all
great.
Yes.
all of that sugar is out of your system.
Yes.
It's really detoxed. So now
But
you
there
feel
could
great.
be other things going on behind that.
Okay, Dr. Kelly. Like,
Oh.
it's not Dr. Phil
Hey,
moment. I'm
I
fine.
want you to be healthy. That's
I
the
am
whole
healthy.
Do you remember before you had surgery
I was
and
not
we were
healthy. I was
we
super
were
fat.
we were all on you that episode saying, "Come on, you need to get why are you waiting?"
Oh, no. You didn't even care. Nobody said anything. You guys let me get fat. You guys didn't hold me accountable. You guys are
Oh.
horrible. You didn't
Oh,
care.
I
Yeah, you
know.
didn't care. You're like,
No,
whatever. Be
no, no.
fat. Enjoy.
I'm
eat
going to
that
need
up.
you to go back to that episode,
my
that very
God.
first episode. And we were like, why are you waiting? Why would you wait until
I
you're
know,
40?
And then I left and I got it. Like, I scheduled it within like 2 weeks.
Yes, you did.
And,
So you did
yeah.
one good step for you. Now this is the other. Get a blood panel. Drink some
I
fucking
did.
water.
How many blood panels are you supposed to get in a year?
I think just
I
two.
got one
I think
at
just-
my 3 month, 6 month, and a year.
Okay, that's
I didn't
a
do it that
lot.
many. I
I'm
didn't
not
do that.
doing that.
Dr. Patterson is really nice to us. I only did one.
So I just did one. That's why I'm asking.
I did the one of
So
the
I should do one for 2022. and then
every
it'd be
year.
done.
Every year
right?
you should
One a
have
year.
one.
So
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
call Dr. Patterson or she'll call you. And
Can I get it done like Walgreens or something? Like,
yeah, you
yeah,
can.
I
something
go.
easy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she sends us over here in Salem, and then she gets the
Yeah.
report.
So you don't even have to drive up there.
Mm-mm. I go to on State Street. Is
if
where I
I
got
do
mine.
this,
I go to
I'm coming back
Safeway
on the
with Quest
podcast
Diagnostics.
and we're gonna go
That's
live,
fine.
and I'm gonna show everybody that,
That is
my
fine.
panel is still
Yes.
perfect.
Ooh,
I
can
am
we do
looking
that?
forward to
Yeah.
that.
All right,
I'm
let's
looking
do
forward
that.
to
We're
that.
gonna go live then.
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay,
All right.
but yeah. So
big
besides
puffin'.
besides
Yeah.
the water, yeah, that I agree on the water. I need more water.
Okay.
Yes.
But no, I don't have any headaches or anything. I used to have a ton of headaches when I was fat. I don't
Yeah.
have any more really at all.
No headaches.
So
So what is the biggest difference from when like you first had the surgery to now? Like what is like the biggest thing you've noticed that's changed? Besides obviously the weight.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just probably you're more excited to do things that you thought you couldn't do before.
Yeah.
So, going on trips, or even we were just joking. She's like, you got to go over and sit in the middle. And I'm like, I can't fit there. She's like, you can fit there. You're not as fat anymore. And I'm like,
I did not say it like that.
That's what she said, guys.
I
That's
was
exactly what
not.
she said.
I would never say that.
Yeah, she fat shamed me, but it was fine.
You're an asshole.
But no, I have that mental block of, I think, I know I'm smaller, but I don't, it doesn't register in my brain. Like, so it's weird for me. So like, I'm like, yeah, I guess I did fit right here. That was fine.
You did. And I remember walking in and I was like, you look just fine over there. Like,
but yeah, so that's like just being able to do things I was very a no person. So I would say no to everything. Cause I'm like, that takes energy, that takes effort. And now I say yes more. I don't say yes a lot, but I say yes more than I said before.
I don't know. I feel like you say yes anytime we want to hang out. So,
it's hanging out and stuff, but just like, I don't know, like being a dad, your kids want to do more stuff with you.
Oh yeah.
And I'd be like, Daddy worked hard today, so go pour me some iced tea. We're not going to go to the park. And I'm like, no, now I'm asking them, hey, you guys want to go to the park? You want to do this? So it's more being proactive than reactive, I guess.
You're more engaged with your kids.
And we were talking before about how you are now sharing clothes.
Oh my God, my kids wear all my clothes. What the heck's that about?
How cool.
So before that wouldn't have been.
No. Now they wear my hoodies everywhere.
Yeah. I definitely see Emily all the time.
Yeah. Emily and Saturday went to school with 2 of my hoodies on.
Oh my God.
So
that's amazing.
That's great.
I'm like, yeah, because I'm down. I mean, I'm obviously my sizes are way down. It's interesting too how that works because like my pant size is either 36 or 38. It just depends on who makes them, which is crazy because I was like a 52.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, so being able to buy, like pants that everybody wears is nice.
Yes.
But then like the shirts, I'm down to like either an extra large or a 2X depending on who makes it, which is crazy. Which is like similar to what my kids are like. Well, we want it a little bit baggier. Like,
they
fine,
do.
take my hoodie. It's fine. So then they take my hoodie.
It's all the style.
How's the skin?
I have some, which is good. No, I don't have that much loose skin. I mean, I have some. It's mostly in my legs.
Okay.
It's mostly in my legs. But in my stomach a little bit, but not too bad.
Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Not yet. But I'm gonna get down I'm gonna go to 220, 230s where I think I want to settle.
Okay.
So
And you're at 268.
268.
Oh, you could totally do that.
Yeah,
so you're still fighting for like.
Yeah. I'm not done.
Goals.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. My goal is to get to 220 by Christmas. Like that's so I have another, what is that, 48 pounds to go? Yeah.
I feel like you could easily do that.
Yeah, I feel that's a reasonable, attainable goal. February.
Yeah, because like, are you still like just losing like a couple pounds a week, or is it a pound every couple weeks?
It's like a pound. It's like a pound to a pound and a half every 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Right around there. So it definitely slowed down, which will definitely be a mind fuck. Like you're like, why is it hasn't moved in 4 days?
You're like, wait, come back, come back.
Maybe the scale's wrong. Maybe I need to buy a new one. Maybe it's
maybe
like,
the battery's low is what I used to say to myself.
Yeah. Or like, you have tiles in your bathroom and like they have the lines and I'm like, oh, it's not lined up on the tile right because there's a crack in the middle. Maybe that's disproportionate the weight. Yeah. Or I'm like, what did I eat last night? I'm like, does that affect it? I'm like, you start getting in your head.
Yeah.
And then you finally get over it. You're just like, this is dumb.
Because you start doing that, like for me, what calmed me down was like, I would do the math of the last few days of like my calorie intake. Yeah. And I'm like, that wasn't even a pound's worth of calories.
Yeah.
So like, that can't happen.
Yeah.
Because when you'll go up like a couple pounds sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And really that's just water weight. Like it's just like everything trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's really frustrating. The only thing frustrating about it is like is the cost of food because you still pay for a full meal. I'm not eating a full meal.
It's so messed up.
And I don't like to share food. So like I'm learning to share food. I hate sharing food. I'm like, it's mine. It's not yours.
Yeah.
You wanted it, you order. But now I
wish
have to share.
that places would go to where you could order half portions.
Yes.
Right? I know.
Because you can do it. Okay, but here's the thing. This is usually where Zach goes, what? Because I always go, here's the thing.
Oh.
So the thing is like you can do it with salads.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they take $2 off.
No, half off means half off, guys.
Right?
So restaurants.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Like how much?
Do the math.
Like it's just easier for you. You only have to put half the food on the plate.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
I ordered a scramble this morning because we went to breakfast. Because we have friends in town. And so I was like, oh, I'll get a scramble. I like a scramble. And I get to pick whatever I want on it. So it's like, eggs and vegetables and stuff like that. And I had like 6 bites.
Yep.
And then the lady's like, oh, you didn't like it? And I'm like, no, it's good. I just can't eat much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's fine. Do you want a box? No, because I'm not warming up eggs. That's gross. So
I do it all the time.
no, I
Just
can't.
drop
I can't,
that shit off, Matt.
can't
I ain't
do
far
it.
from you anymore.
I know.
I'll
I
take
can't do
all
it.
the
Where'd
eggs.
you go?
Route 22 or whatever,
Ooh.
Cafe 22 or whatever.
I've
out
never
on-
had breakfast out there.
That's the one
towards the casino.
It's on the highway.
Oh.
Out-
Okay.
yeah, on the highway out towards.
Yeah,
over
it's
the
really
Marion Street.
good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I had pancakes there.
So
And they're
they-
huge.
They were really good.
Yeah.
I only ate like a fourth of them, and then
Rightfully so.
like I think Zach and I shared
right.
like a meal, and then I got a pancake on the side.
Let's talk about that. Are you supposed to be eating that?
I am
I mean,
not.
do you want to have a
but-
conversation about that?
No,
Since you went
because-
off on me about
no,
my
because
blood.
I've already had the
So-
conversation with myself,
Did
and
you?
I have been on plan all week.
But you haven't had the conversation with me.
She
so
did post
You can
it.
talk to yourself, but you didn't talk to me.
Okay, so here's what happened.
So I don't want the story. I was just kidding.
No,
So-
I'm telling you the story
Oh,
now.
Fuck. Okay, here we go. I was more kidding. I don't care what you put in your mouth.
No,
I don't.
that's what she
doesn't.
said.
So I was waiting. I had to get one.
So I've been really slow with them, so I
Oh.
caught that one
Well, a
on.
lot of carbs will do that. So
Yeah, it makes me slow. Yeah.
It's
It's
true.
okay.
I get way more fog brain.
no, I tried. I had bread for the first time.
How'd that go?
I thought it would be a bigger deal than it was.
Yeah?
Yeah. It definitely. There's no point. Like, well, it is a point. It tastes good,
Yeah.
but the problem was like I had like so I made a sandwich. I cut it sandwich in half.
Okay.
Took 2 bites of the sandwich and I was full. And I'm like, it's got to be the bread.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, oh,
I'm
it
like,
is.
because I can eat more of the meat than what's on this sandwich
Yep.
and not be full.
Yeah.
Yep.
But literally 2 big bites of the sandwich, and I'm like, I can't eat anymore.
Yep.
Like, so I'm like, oh, is that really worth it? But so yeah, I did try bread, so that wasn't bad.
Have
But
you-
like, I
Have
don't
you eaten any sweets?
know. Yeah, heck yeah.
Mhm.
What do you count as a sweet?
I don't know. What do you count as a sweet?
I mean,
you just said heck yeah. So
well,
what
I
are
had
you
M&Ms.
saying heck
I had
yeah
M&Ms.
to?
Okay.
Okay.
I had M&Ms. Yeah, M&Ms are great. So
I think that's fine.
you'd be gaming.
If you want them,
Yeah, I had like 4 or 5 M&Ms. They're so good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here's what my dumb kids did. You want to hear this? This is
Yeah.
what drives me crazy at my
Dumb
house.
kids, okay.
Oh yeah, when they have 5 of them, there's some of them are dumb. So
the likelihood is there.
last night, the new Jackass movie is coming out. It's out
Oh.
for Jackass Forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I grew up watching Jackass.
Yep.
As a kid.
As we did.
yeah,
Yep.
as everybody, right?
We're gonna see it
Yeah.
on Saturday.
I'm gonna see it on Valentine's Day.
I
with
didn't
the
even
wife.
know it was
Oh.
out.
Yeah,
so
it's out.
I didn't know.
But I wanted
Yeah.
to catch up on the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because there's like I didn't know there's like 4 or 5 of them already.
There is.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. So we're like 3 in. Like we're watching one a night, and I'm like, oh, I want something sweet. I'm like, oh, we have M&Ms because I bought M&Ms. Like I don't eat them all the time, but so we have them forever. Like I really bought them. I think at the end of November, like right after Thanksgiving, like a
Okay.
big tub from Costco.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
So-
and those were there at Christmas time.
I was
remember
gonna
too.
say they've been
Mhm.
there for a while,
and they were like pretty fucking full. So,
yeah, like I just don't like
Just
it's
get a
just,
handful and
one a
walk.
handful and I can keep walking.
Yep.
It's like it's usually like take 3 or 4 of those and 3 or 4 cashews and keep walking.
There you go.
And then but so I'm like, oh, I want those. I have those. So I went to go get it. This is how dumb my kids are. There's only 3 left. There's 3.
3
Why did they leave 3?
because they knew you wanted
I was
4.
pissed.
So in Zach's house, the rule is that you do not take the last of anything.
That's our rule too.
Mm.
And so
Anything.
there was a package of the Costco cookies sitting on the counter,
Yeah.
and there was a half of one and one. And they're like the little
Oh
cookies.
my gosh.
Because
That's funny.
and I was laughing, and Zach's like, did you see that? And I was like, yes, because they have the fear of God in them.
That's so
that they
funny.
do not finish the last of
Oh,
anything.
We don't
What's-
have that rule.
Oh, that's our rule too.
Yeah, we don't
and
have
it's
that.
funny
Yeah.
because when Eric sees that, like I laugh. Eric,
Yeah.
it infuriates him.
That's funny.
Infuriates him. I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
gosh.
oh my god, you guys. But that's the rule. The rule in our house is you can't be the first one to open anything,
Oh, okay.
and you can't be the first one to end anything.
I have that
Yeah.
rule with peanut butter. They cannot be the first one to
Oh,
open
I
peanut
know.
butter.
They
That's
will
the
go
rule in my
ham.
house. I'm like, you cannot. That's one big rule.
Why?
Because they don't know how to scoop it right. First of
Yeah.
all, they use a knife. You don't ever use a knife with peanut butter. You use a spoon.
I use a knife with
You've
peanut
been
butter.
doing it wrong your whole life.
So why does it matter though?
Because it looks gross. I want it to look good.
When you, because you just take a spoon, right, and do that.
So, well, no, like when I would make sandwiches and stuff, I use a spoon. I don't use a knife for anything. I use a spoon for mayonnaise. Anything
He
you have to
does.
scoop, I
He
use a
does.
spoon. I don't use a
He did
knife.
this when we were kids.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't ever use a knife.
He would literally like take a spoon and then he'd
and you
plop
take the
it down.
corner and then you spread it.
Yeah.
And then you turn the spoon over and that's how you spread it.
Yeah.
I would never use a knife. But anyways, my kids use knives. They're weird. So I would go grab
apparently the rest of the universe is weird too.
Leave a comment when this video drops.
Do you use a spoon?
Do you use a spoon or a knife? Or no, a spoon or a knife when you scoop your peanut butter or mayonnaise or anything?
For jelly, I totally use a spoon.
Yeah, I use a spoon too.
But other than that, no.
There's not one thing I use a butter knife for.
Didn't Dad use a spoon?
Yeah, I use a spoon.
That's what it was.
Yeah, he taught me
we
to use
got
a
it from
spoon.
Dad.
Yeah.
It's an Austin thing.
I'll take mustard, squirt it down, take the spoon, rub it down. You don't need a knife for that. It's crazy talk. But anyways.
I
love it.
So the peanut butter, it's all carved up and like chopped up. And I'm like, oh, it just looks gross. I don't like it. So they're not allowed to open the peanut butter. I am the first one to open the peanut butter.
That's hilarious.
Even if I'm not going to use it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then
so you bring the peanut butter home.
From Costco, yes. Or from a store.
And you open it. And
when it's time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not when I get home. When it's time.
Okay.
Yeah. When it's time.
Okay. When it is time.
And then I'm like, are you making a sandwich? And they're like, yeah. I go, I'll make it for you because it'll drive me crazy to see the stupid knife marks in the peanut butter.
And I thought I had me and my quarks or whatever.
Or they mix.
Do you hear this?
Or they mix.
Quarks.
Like I looked in the peanut butter yesterday. There's Nutella in it. Why is there Nutella in my peanut butter?
That makes me mad.
Because
they mixed.
Yeah.
You don't do that. That's gross.
It happens.
Do better.
You can mix it on the sandwich, but you can't mix it in the jar that holds it. Like that just freaks me out.
So you want more silverware used?
I'm not doing dishes. I'm a man. Like, what are you talking about?
Whatever.
So why do I care?
Men do dishes. Dylan does dishes every day.
He's a boy. He's not a man. He's not a married man. If you're a married man, you should not be doing dishes. Your wife should be doing them.
Oh my God. Did my brother just say that? You're ridiculous.
Go ahead and comment because I'm right. You know I am. You guys were thinking it. You just want. I said it for you.
You just said it for you. Oh my God.
You're not married. Why are you upset? It said married. You're not married anymore.
No, I am not.
So you don't have to do dishes anymore.
Fucking Lord.
I know.
I never did dishes anyways.
If you marry Zach, though, you're gonna have to do dishes.
I am not marrying Zach.
So, but I said if.
Period.
But
no,
if
no,
one day,
he does not want to get. No, he does not want to get married again, and I don't want to get married again, and we're good.
Okay, well, then you'll never have to do dishes.
There you go.
So you're
exactly.
Set. It's only if you're married. If you're single, you never have to do them. If you're married, you have to do them. If you're a woman.
Okay,
this is true.
That's enough of Matt's world.
Pivot from that.
Matt's world, where the weirdness
If you want my
ensues.
ideology, you can catch me on YouTube, Big Puffin. I stream 3 days a week.
Please leave him some hate.
Yeah.
Women out there. You know, because we're 95% women on this channel.
True story.
So
well, and that we should talk about that. So that's a problem.
It is a problem.
It is a very.
How do we reach the male demographic?
More.
So.
Okay, so why do you think it's a problem?
Because I think men get the surgery and are afraid to talk about it, and so they need to have a safe place.
They do.
Yeah.
Which is here.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, because we do have 2 men in our Benchy chat.
We do now have 2.
So
in your what chats?
In our Benchy, in our support group. 2 dudes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Jeremy
winner's bench.
and Frank. And it was funny
Right.
because Jeremy first, he was our resident boyfriend.
And then he had a girlfriend. So then he was the
How do you
resident
be a resident boyfriend?
advisor.
Oh,
something.
got you.
I just told him he's my brother.
What's
I
that?
was like, you're just like my brother. And
Jeremy is.
Yeah, but I'm better. So,
well, you're my brother.
I'm brother.
Yeah.
So
you are blood.
sorry, Jeremy.
And then we have Frank
just joined. He's a fireman. And
he's a fireman.
He is. And
he
has
on the calendar?
He has a wife and like 3 kids.
Where's he from?
Where is he from?
I know it's in our
Texas
stuff.
Is it Texas?
It might be Texas.
That's cool. I love Texas.
Yeah.
It's a good state.
So back to the ranch. You're right. Like we need more dudes.
Yeah, you guys need more guys. You guys need more guys. But
which is why
I'm not trying to offend the 95% of women who download and listen. I'm just trying to educate them on their role. So
only if they were married to you.
Oh yeah. This is only being married to me.
Yeah.
This isn't married in general.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you just told me if I got married to Zach.
Well, Zach and I have the same beliefs. We've talked. So yeah. So just to let you know.
She's gonna have a conversation.
You may want to text Zach and let him know because I'll be over there
I will.
later.
I'll text him.
You might want to forewarn him.
Yeah. We've been talking a lot,
ideals.
so he knows he's on the same plan with me on expectations.
Okay. All right.
Only if you get married.
Which we will never get married.
So then you're
fine.
good.
Yeah.
You're fine. He told me, he's like, only, when we get married, then Kelly has to do dishes. But if you don't get married, you have to do dishes.
Okay, we're gonna.
You've never done dishes though. Can we go back to that?
I've done dishes
when you were a child, but as a adult.
No, I've done dishes. I hate doing them.
With your ex, did you do dishes?
Like sometimes.
No, he did.
I mean, I was bedridden for like 3 years, so I didn't do
before
dishes.
you were bedridden, dear. Did you do dishes?
I cannot believe we're having this conversation right now.
Yeah,
I hate dishes. I just didn't know. Have you done dishes?
Dishes and
you
bathrooms.
Don't do dishes. You don't do dishes at all.
No, I actually like cleaning. Remember?
You do not like cleaning.
I like cleaning.
Let's tell this podcast people what's really going on.
Totally squirrel
Mel
moment.
over here. she's a little bougie. And she will farm that shit out and hire people. I've come over her house and people are cleaning her bathroom.
That was Aunt Janice once.
Hey, smart. I'm not hating on it.
I
say
know,
it's
but
smart.
she did. She totally did. No, in this house, actually, like, so this house changed me because there is no carpet.
This is true.
So everything's hardwood floors.
You gotta
and
sweep all the time.
and you can see it.
It drives
so
you crazy.
It drives me bonkers.
That makes sense.
This house has been crazy because I was year 2.5 when we moved in here. So like I wanted to like move and stand. So now I literally clean all the time. If
you can come to my house and clean.
Yeah, it's a stress reliever for me.
Yeah. Can we go back to the fact that you called Melanie bougie?
She's bougie.
She is the furthest thing. Hello, my name's Kellie.
Well, you're bougie too. Like you both are.
100% I'm bougie.
So am I. It's not a bad thing.
Mel is the furthest thing from bougie.
It depends on how you.
Never been described as bougie.
You are
before,
bougie with certain things.
I'm very. Yeah, I can
She's
see that.
specific.
Well, here, I'll tell you right now how you're bougie in this room.
I want to hear this.
Okay.
Yeah.
The mic and the mic stand you're talking on right now. That's bougie as fuck. You don't
actually,
need
that was my decision.
but you don't need it. Like,
I gave you the option.
See?
Because they are the best.
That was my flat out decision. I said, if we're doing this, we're going to get the best.
You're like, can you hear a hum? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And you're like, well, we're not recording until that hum is gone.
Basically.
So you're picky bougie.
I'm very
You're
picky
not
bougie,
traditional bougie, but
true.
it's certain things that you're bougie about. That's all.
Both having to do with this podcast.
When it's my passion, it needs to be pinpoint, like super sharp.
I'm bougie with everything in life.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm not.
Yeah, so are you.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't even call it bougie. I call it having a standard. Like
it
that's
is,
just your
basically.
standard.
I'm just not a peasant.
There's like a
standard.
baseline.
I have a standard, and that's what I want. And if you don't meet the standard, I don't need you around me. So, especially people too.
I mean, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
totally
how
fine.
I felt in the last year of getting rid of people in my life that don't support or.
Yeah, because you've lost people because of the weight loss
surgery.
surgery.
Yeah. People, especially if they remain fat, then they're like, they're not your friend anymore.
Yeah.
They're just like, no. They're like, oh, you've changed. Or the problem is they see what they want to do and you've done it. And then they're like, oh, well, he did it and I'm still fat. So then they get all down on themselves. So to get that out of their head, they eliminate you instead of eliminating the real problem, which is them being overweight. So
then like just eating their
Yeah. Because I remember going to lunch with a buddy of mine, and he was like, "I can't go to lunch with you anymore." And I'm like, "Why?" Like, he's like, "You don't order much of anything." And I'm like, "Yeah, because I physically can't, man." And he's like, "Yeah, but I ordered an appetizer, and then I ordered my meal, and that's what I said. I go, I don't care what you order, like, I don't care what you eat." And he's like, "Yeah, but it's just weird." So then we don't go to lunch anymore. Like, he just can't eat around me. It's weird.
See, that's like a huge deal because it's like it shouldn't matter what you do.
No.
We should all be able to go to dinner together and not like why
are you worried? Why
are people worried about what other people are doing? Because guess what? No one around you is.
No.
Like when you walk into that restaurant, you go to your booths, you go to your tables. No one's staring at you and wondering what you're eating. So it's like, stop it. Stop caring.
Yeah, but I've lost friendships. I've had people that are not for my friend anymore because of the weight loss.
Yeah.
Because I asked my wife, I was like, my personality hasn't changed from when I was big to now. And she's like, you're a little more cocky and you're a little more arrogant, but the baseline personality hasn't changed.
No.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, good. She's like, no, people just like, I've lost friends over it, which is, it's fine. It's their choice. It wasn't my choice. So
yeah, I think because I experienced that with Sarah. She wrote me a long email stating that all I could talk about was my loss and that she cried every night because I made her feel bad about her weight. And I was like, well, first off, I never made you feel bad about your weight, because anytime she'd be like, well, do you want to go here? But I know it's not on your plan. And I'm like, I don't care.
Right.
Like, I can find something anywhere. Like, just choose some place.
Yeah.
And it was a sabotage for me also, because she also, like, she would make me feel bad that I wasn't eating with her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And more specifically, like ice cream, things like that.
For sure,
you wouldn't indulge with her.
You wouldn't, you wouldn't jump on the bandwagon with her.
Yeah. And I think that was where, like, it kind of started deteriorating, was that whole, like, you can't eat with me the way we used to eat, so therefore I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't want to have to look internally at what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
At least you got a letter. I got nothing. I got ghosted.
I got an email.
Or an email, sorry. I got ghosted. I got I don't answer your phone, call, or text her anymore. So
That's
just got ghosted.
crazy.
And then years later it was
fucked.
Yeah. So it's fine. It is what it is. So
It's okay.
Like,
Well, we got to wrap it up here in a minute.
Oh.
Got some final questions for you, though.
I have some anger issues with losing weight. Let's see if you guys have these.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if you guys experience this, but like if I go too long, 'cause I still don't feel hungry. So if I go too long without eating though, like you just want to eat, but then like you're used to the way you used to eat, which is just stuffing everything in your face, but you can't do that now because you get sick. So I'll get super angry if I go too long without eating.
Oh, well, that's called hangry.
Yeah.
But it's not hangry. It's more of like, I'll be like, I hate that I had surgery because I'm hungry and I just want to eat and I have to eat slow and I can't eat fast.
You can't eat the way that you want to eat.
In the moment, I'll hate the surgery for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No, I've been there. It was kind of reverse though, where it was like, I was kind of saying I really wanted to eat it, like all of it.
Right. Yeah. That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah. I wanted to eat all of it. And
Yeah.
I was so mad that I made this freaking food for myself.
Right.
That is healthy, but it just tastes really fucking good. And I'm like, I want all of it inside of me right now.
Mhm.
That's what she said.
And it was very frustrating because
Typical.
you're like, I can't do that at all. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Even now.
Yeah.
6-7 years, I still can't do that. Like there is still a restriction.
I get angry.
And it happens. And it's
frustrating.
like, ugh.
It is frustrating, but like when I think about it, I'm like, I'll start to get angry, but then I'm like, I would rather be this
Right.
than deal with that.
And that's how I usually
Yeah.
I don't get like I'm screaming or anything. I just internally you're just frustrated.
You just get frustrated.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Or it's like, okay, so you talking about going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I know I can only have maybe 6 to 10 bites. So then in my head, I'm like, what do I want 6 to 10 bites of?
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm like, I want to try everything. I
And
don't want
that's
to
how
try
I
one
am.
thing.
Yep.
So, but then I'm like, that's expensive. So then I'm like so my wife's name is Kelly. I'm like, Kelly, what are you ordering?
Yep.
And then what are you
Mhm.
ordering? Can I have a bite? Can I have a bite?
Yep.
Can I have a bite? Because I'm like, I used to be like, oh, I could order an appetizer and have this, and this. And now it's like, no, you got to like pick and choose where you bite. So that's kind of the thing for me. Those two things drive me crazy. So
No, I remember always in the very beginning when we would go out with everybody, it would be I'm just picking from everybody's plate. I would order something like just regular and then just pick everybody.
I
else's.
just want the flavor.
Yeah.
Like, especially with people that didn't realize what was happening, and I was they're like, "Why are you?" I'm like, "Oh, weight loss surgery." Like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "So I'm like, you don't have to have a pick of yours," but and they're like, "No, it's fine. I just was wondering, like, you're getting a pick of everybody." It's like, yeah, just try it all out.
Yeah,
So
might
we're
as
good.
well.
Honey, I understand. I have a timer. Please don't do this. Go lay down.
She just called and said they're on their way back.
They told me to be there by 7. That's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness.
Do you want to clap so you see?
No,
Like,
it's fine. It's fine. It's an easy cut.
Okay.
What questions do you have?
I actually basically was one, is there any of the anger stuff? Like, is anything
that's the only thing.
like, popped up?
That's only
and then
frustrated.
2 would be like, do you have any tips for other people, like getting through kind of the mental stuff?
I mean, a couple things I've said in previous episodes. One is like just the scale will play tricks on your brain.
Yeah.
So just be patient. And then if you aren't losing any weight, do what you kind of said, which is like, hey, I just go back and look at what I actually ate and be honest about what I ate and the calories that were there.
Mhm.
That does help for sure. I would just, the patience is key because the scale is going to mess with your brain. And then just take it one day at a time. I know that sounds like a AA meeting sentence, but it literally, you'll get overwhelmed if you're like, I got to lose 90 pounds this year.
Yeah.
Like you heard me say, I want to lose 48 more pounds by Christmas.
Yeah.
If I want to get super analytical, I'm like, okay, it's 10 months. I got to lose 4.8 pounds in a month. And like, if you go that route, you get kind of crazy. It's like, just make it simple. Like, okay, what do I need to be successful today?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do today.
Mhm.
And then if I'm successful with that, then it's probably an easy, okay, I'll just copy what I did the day before. And then I'm successful on that day. And that for me was very helpful of like just small, not in goals, but just victories of like, okay, I made it through this day. When I did take my vitamins, I took my vitamins and I took my calcium chews because those were damn good.
Right.
And then, I'm like, oh, I got my protein in and like just made like simple little things because your brain is always thinking, well, the scale should say this, but it's like you're doing the right things and consistency is going to win out. So it's just like takes time. Everything takes time.
Consistency is fucking key.
Yeah.
With most everything, consistency
every
is
little
key.
thing. Even when you're just trying to learn something new.
Yeah.
Like when I was learning how to edit podcasts, like just like as I did it, and we would get easier and easier.
You learn
and easier.
more and more tricks, tips, easy sequencing, like all of it.
You
it's
just got to keep
Exactly.
going.
Yeah. And I find it really easy is when you find your core foods, build
Right.
off of that.
I'm the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I went shopping on Sunday for the first time in a while. And we actually got a weird question on TikTok. They're like, you used to eat? And I'm like, well, yeah, it was kind of off plan for a while. I used to eat these all the time. I didn't have them on hand. Mm-hmm. So it's really easy. Like if you think nuts, cheese, meats, and then I like peanut butter and apples. And there were like things that were very, very simple.
Yep.
That you can say, okay, this week I'm going to bring these in, see what works, what doesn't work, and then go from there and build upon it. Instead of being like, I got to buy all these foods,
all the things,
because then, like you said, you get overwhelmed. So take it like just a little bit, baby steps at a time.
Yeah, and don't freak out. Like you guys were like, oh, did you have any sweets? I'm like, yeah, I had M&Ms. They're great. I didn't let me having M&Ms derail every other meal that I had.
Yes,
I understood enough on nutrition that I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a handful of M&Ms. That doesn't destroy my week.
No.
It doesn't really destroy anything. It's just like I wanted them, I had them. And so I've never been a big proponent of like, okay, I have to be so restrictive. It's like, no, like I'm going to live my life. I'm going to lose weight the way I want to lose weight. And obviously the surgery is a big tool, but you have to like work within those guidelines. And yeah, I had M&Ms and sweets and everybody does. Like if people tell you that they're not having that, they're lying. Like, come on.
Right.
Like, come on.
But some people are not sweets fans.
Well, I'm just saying something you're not supposed to have on plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Not sweets, but just
it's
people
like bread
like, like, oh, I haven't had bread in 18 months. And
I mean, I didn't have pasta for almost 2.5 years.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I went without bread for over a year. You know what I mean? But then I had bread.
And the world did not stop.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the deal, is that you'll eventually have it and then you realize it's not as big as a deal as you made it in your head.
Yeah.
You just gotta build your plan around it.
Right.
The deal.
Well, it's like food anxiety, right? You're thinking like, oh, this is gonna be insane. I'm not supposed to have this. And you take 2 bites and you're like, that was dumb. Like I really made that into being something more than it was.
Yeah.
Because you used to be addicted to it. So it's like, I didn't have pizza for over a year. And then I had a slice of pizza or like 3 or 4 bites. And like, okay, I didn't have 8 slices like I used to have. I had 3 or 4 bites. Am I a horrible person? No, I'm a normal person. Like the horrible person was eating 8 to 10 slices of pizza.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, you're not horrible for doing it, but the action is not a good choice.
Yeah.
Well, I always think it's funny when you do it too. It's more like it doesn't even taste the same.
No.
It doesn't even taste as good as you remember it being.
Yeah.
It's almost
all my
like a
taste buds
letdown.
are different now.
Yeah.
Than where we were before a year ago.
Because even my pork chops and rice tastes completely different than I remember.
There's a lot of things. Mom's lasagna tastes weird to me. Like it doesn't.
I don't like it anymore.
I don't either. It doesn't.
I feel bad. I don't.
No.
She doesn't even know.
No.
Well, I don't know, Mom. If you're listening, sorry.
No, I can't
Our
stand it anymore.
Our taste buds changed.
Yeah, they just change. Like you just don't. And I mean, maybe I'm just getting old, but it just my taste buds changed a ton. So But that's kind of the thing for me. I would say. Consistency, don't freak out, take it one day at a time. Stop looking at social media thinking everybody's happy. Like, they're not. It's a photo of a brief moment. And yes, they've had a rough road like you getting there. So, like those kind of things.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Matt. Thank you. Well, thank you for letting us follow you this whole year and bugging you and having you in studio and yelling you about water and protein and just joining us with this ride. It's been cool to watch because I love seeing you getting like smaller and happier.
And you
were literally
bald.
The happiest I think I've ever seen you in a long time.
And I look bald. I look good bald.
You do look good bald.
I look good bald.
I do like it.
Your co-host doesn't like it, but I enjoy it. So.
It's grown on me.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. It's not
fine.
my favorite.
It's Walter White.
That's okay.
I look great.
It's you know what? If you like it, great. My opinion does not matter if you shave your head or not.
Your opinion matters to me. Okay. No, it's fine. A lot of people have gone back and forth.
I'm just used to you with hair.
Yeah, I know.
This is the first ever, guys.
Yeah.
This
I never shaved it.
Even as a kid, he's never had a bald head.
I just want to do it one time. So I got permission. Took advantage of a weak moment with my wife.
There you go.
So, but yeah, it's been great.
Did it.
But tune in.
Yes.
I'm getting my blood work done.
Yes.
And then we're going to do a live.
We'll do a live on it.
I'll be like, see, I am perfect. And the live will be Matt's perfect blood. That's what the live's going to be called.
We need photocopies sent to us so you cannot alter them.
I'm too lazy to alter anything.
Okay.
It's going to be it's going to be fine.
And maybe have Dr. Patterson on and she can explain to us what is on there.
She will tell you I'm a medical miracle. That's what she will say. Oh my God,
I cannot wait.
Yeah, medical marvel,
really?
maybe? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, my blood is good.
Those words go together.
I know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yes,
I can't wait for that.
Tune into that. If you guys want to watch this video, you need to go to YouTube, Our Sleep Life Podcast, subscribe and hit the bell and go join us on Patreon and hang out with us and
Yep.
It's going to be a blast.
And don't forget to check out patreon.com/OSLP along with our website, oursleevelifepodcast.com.
That's right.
All right. Thank you again, Matt. And we will see you guys. We love you guys, and we will see you guys next time. I don't even know. It's been so long since we've been in the studio.
All right, one more.
Okay. We love you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.